Good morning, friends. Today is Wednesday, April 9th, 2025, and this is your Oracle reading of the day. I'm going to be reading from the Oracle of Ascension. I like this deck because it contains a lot of different symbols. It also contains astrology, which is fun. The first card is Leo. Solar plexus chakra, the fire within yourself. Okay, so we have Uranus and Leo energy coming through first, which is really interesting. So Leo is the inner child. It's how you play. It's fiery energy, and it's this energy that puts yourself first. And coming in with Uranus, that is the grand design, and it doesn't care about your feelings. This is, I know what's right for me, and I'm going to make my outside reflect how I feel on the inside. The next card is Sehiki. This is a Reiki symbol, and it symbolizes mind, body, soul connection and healing that. With Gemini. Gemini is an air sign. It's ruled by Mercury. Excuse me. It deals with business, your friends, your neighbors, your siblings. Quick-witted. It's witty. Yeah, it's funny, So we have like healing to this part of your intellectual nature that wants to be social and express. The sun coming in next. The sun rules over Leo. The sun at the root. So this is your root is your fight or flight response. It's how you feel safe, and it's like your home inside your body. It's the tone at which your nervous system reacts upon. And with the sun, which is very active right now, by the way, the sun at the root, I'm seeing like really warm, sparkly, diamond golden rays of sunshine coming down. Whoops. I didn't need those ones anyway, but it's very interesting. I'm gonna have to look through those. But yeah, I'm seeing the sun shining down on the roots of this humongous tree. It's like the biggest oak tree I've ever seen in my life. This card was standing alone down there. It's Cancer, which is interesting. I was doing a lot of meditating this morning about Mars in Cancer. I'm just going to set it aside. The last two in this sequence are Aries and the 9-pointed star, the nonogram. So Aries is I am. It is your body. It is your reaction. It is the first breath when you're born. And the nonogram, the 9-pointed star, coming in. 9-pointed star is like big endings and completion energy. It's wrapping things up, tying up all of the loose ends. So it's like the last leg of the journey. Whatever journey you're on, this is the last leg. Now I'm going to play the Uno reverse card and read it backwards. So, you're about to cross the finish line, but maybe perhaps there's something that's tripping you up, Maybe you're feeling a little bit unbalanced in your root center, a little bit ungrounded, unsettled for sure. But, with the sun being there, that's telling me that you're looking at that already. Like you've shined this light on the root of the issue. And Gemini energy, with the help of communicating openly and freely with your friends, peers, siblings, folks of that nature, that's bringing you this healing to your mind, body, soul connection. The part that you were missing, the part that you knew that you were missing, like doing your shadow work, just totally overlooking it, but cut yourself some slack, give yourself a little bit of grace, right? Because in order to make these like lightning fast, abrupt changes in your life according to your will, you want to be making sure that your will matches up with this divine plan. Otherwise, you're going to be spinning your wheels again and again. And I feel called to draw one more card from the deck, from the cards that fell onto the floor. So we have Cancer and Pluto energy coming in, and Pluto is, it's this slow generational energy that it's like your generation's collective consciousness that you're easily able to tap into because you have this like age similarity. It's easy to relate to in relation to time because you're all living at the same time together, to put that into context. And with the Cancerian energy, that's water, that's like your family, that's your very close relationships. And it's Cancer is also, honestly, it's your body's consciousness. It's how you take the information in to process emotionally and either react or clamp down on yourself. Plutonian energy is naturally destructive simply because that's the nature of life as we know it. I think that as we evolve ourselves out of these cycles of time and space in a linear fashion, Pluto is going to perhaps change its definition from being this like necessary destruction in order for life to continue to regenerate, perhaps from that to something more like, I don't know. I'm going to have to meditate on that one some more because that just opened a new can for me. I'm glad I have a couple extra can openers. But coming in with this Cancerian energy, it's like maybe perhaps some necessary destruction to your shell. You're cracking open so that the light can come into this shell that's surrounding your heart. Maybe it's surrounding your root. And it's very interesting to feel into that. So today, you want to be noticing the things that you're letting go, letting slough off, pertaining to things that you held onto or held a controlling grip on so that you stayed safe. You're kind of relinquishing this concept of control and reaching a more non-dualistic perception of the things that you might have been cycling through. So I hope that helps you in some way, shape, or form. But one last thing is that there is a lot of fire energy happening here. We have a lot of fire and a lot of air with Aries and Leo energy coming in. I'm thinking about, this Uranus lending a hand in the completion energy, and it's speeding up the process. It's speeding up this process, so it's happening faster than you think. You just have to stay open and receptive. Make sure you're not keeping yourself shelled in your crab shell. Yeah. Have an amazing day.